The Gravure plating process is being reinvented. Gravure printing is one of the most widely used processes in the flexible packaging world. It's known for delivering sharp, very consistent, high quality at high speed. Especially when you need long runs on printed film, paper carton, and so on. But what many people outside the press room don't realize is that the quality of Gravure printing depends on something you never see in the final product, the final packaging, the chrome plating. And at the heart of every Gravure press is a Gravure cylinder, a chrome-plated Gravure cylinder. That cylinder is engraved with tiny, little, thousands of cells. And these cells hold ink like small wells. And as the cylinder rotates, it dips into the ink and transports the ink. And the excess is then scraped off by doctor blade, and the image is transferred onto the final substrate, the material. Sounds simple or not, right? But here is where it gets exciting. Those cells aren't cut into chrome. They are actually cut into copper, which is ultimately then chrome plate. Just a few microns thick, but critically important for the Gravure process. This chrome layer needs to be hard to endure high pressure Gravure printing. It also needs to be smooth enough not to hurt the doctor blade, and it needs to be durable enough to last through hundreds of thousands of meters without actually wearing down. And for decades, that plating has relied on a material I will just call conventional chrome for the sake of simplification. Because otherwise I'd be getting too technical, too scientific, so it helps to keep things simple. Let's just say the plating technology used was conventional chrome. So why is the industry shifting? The conventional chrome has worked well, right? But it comes with serious health and environmental concerns if not operated accordingly or correctly. It's officially labeled as harmful to health. Its use is heavily regulated, and in the European Union, it will most likely be banned from Gravure cylinder plating by the end of 2032. So now the industry is facing a question: what comes next? And that brings us to the focus of today's video, a new plating technology called Heliochrome Neo. Not the conventional one anymore, a new one. Heliochrome Neo is a new type of plating developed to replace conventional chrome in Gravure printing. Its goal is simple: to match the performance of conventional chrome without the health and compliance issues. And here's what printers and suppliers are currently seeing from early production. A standard chrome thickness, as you know it, just 6 to 7 microns, just in line with what you know and what you've experienced with the conventional chrome. Similar hardness to the conventional chrome, strong durability with over hundreds of cylinders already produced, now close to 150, already tested in real production without any issues. And the most critical one, no adjustment needed at all, as we currently see the picture clearer and clearer. So no adjustments needed on the press, same doctor blade, same settings, same printing conditions, same ink settings. You will not have to change anything at all. In other words, it behaves like the conventional chrome you all know and you are all used to, but without the regulatory health-related baggage. So what does this mean for you as a packaging printer? Now, if you're a packaging printer, you're not doing the plating for yourself, right? You receive finished cylinders from your engraving partner. So why does this actually matter for you? 3 reasons. As the industry shifts from conventional chrome, you need to be sure that your cylinder supply stays consistent and also compliant. If you're validating print quality or color management, it helps to know what's changing behind the scenes and what isn't. The earlier you start testing new systems like Heliochrome Neo, the more time you have to adjust, document, and avoid any last-minute surprises. Early adopters have already started running production jobs with Heliochrome Neo, and the results so far show no visible difference in print quality. Some printers have run tens, hundreds of thousands of meters on those cylinders with no changes to their press settings at all. Engravers are continuing to monitor for huge runs, checking cell geometry and optimizing the surface finish to meet the wide range of applications that we use in the Gravure printing technology. So what happens next? If you haven't heard about this transition yet, you will definitely hear about it soon. The shift away from conventional chrome is coming, but there's also good news. You don't have to handle it alone. Talk to your engraving partner. Ask about their plans for replacing conventional chrome. And if you're curious to see how this technology performs, ask about testing Heliochrome Neo cylinders in your next print job. The sooner you start, the smoother the transition will be. And if you want to learn more, we've put together a clear, practical guide that really covers what Heliochrome Neo is about, how it compares to the conventional chrome, what the transition timeline looks like, and how to actually start testing it in your own production. You can download it for free using the link in the description below, and thank you very much for watching.